welcome to Saturday Randomness. I'm your host, Xamot, also known as Trevor, and we're actually going to jump into game real quick because the music's really loud, so pardon me one moment while I do this. I can't turn down the menu music or the wait load screen music, so this is what we're going to have to do. Don't mind, I'm gonna munch on some candy. I hope it's not too loud, but I got some candy for Christmas in my stocking. One of the best candies in the world. Good old Whoppers. Not paid by Whoppers to say that, or who makes Whoppers? I don't know, whoever makes, is it Mars? Hershey. Not paid by Hershey to say that. I love Whoppers. So I mentioned on Twitter earlier that I'm getting a hankering for some Star Citizen. I'm hoping updates since the last time I played it have added more content and whatnot. But I gotta clean up my desk, get my stick and throttle set up and all of that. So there could be some upcoming videos. I don't know if I'll stream it or if I'll just record some gameplay and post that. We'll see how that goes. I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do. We'll see. I might host a special stream next week with the holidays. I might do a special one somewhere along the line. We'll see how that goes. So anyway, I think I'm still exploring our new keep, our new living quarters. Alright, so there's the way. There's only really two entrances. Okay. Personal quarters. Storytime. Okay, so what I was looking for was a place to store some of my... I'm overloaded with a lot of supplies and food and materials. And I think these chests are meant to be persistent, so that I can store stuff in them. Hi, Dustin. How's it going? Glad to see you over there on Mixer. We're gonna keep this bow. I haven't decided yet what we're gonna do with it. So we are gonna keep that. And we're gonna throw some of the food and crafting stuff over into the chest. Because I'm not sure how cooking works yet. Wish there was, and maybe there isn't, I'm missing it. I'm wishing there was a sort feature on the inventory. That didn't really give us much in the way of carrying capacity back. Ah, no? Oh, this must be the sort feature. Okay, so... there we go. Perfect. Found it by accident. Alright, let's go ahead and leave that there. How's your weekend going, Dustin? Alright, and I think we're gonna go around the town. So, so we're in sort of the kingdom resource management stage of this game. Very old elf, face is wrinkled, and his white beard falls to his waist. Seems to be completely blind. The old man stares past you with unseeing eyes. He seems to be consumed with his thoughts. Mutters a soft melody, swaying back and forth slightly to its rhythm. The man shudders up briefly. Stops singing. His mouth opens. Who is there? Is that you, Your Grace? How could you tell it's me? It's not so hard to recognize a ruler by the way he walks. No one in here steps as confidently as you, Your Grace. Who are you? I'm an elf from Keonan. My name is not important. I am the storyteller. Collector of stories and I collect unknown legends of ancient times. Man smiles, but it doesn't seem to be directed toward you. Long ago, I was a smith in Keonan. The fire in the forge has burned my eyes, but I'm grateful for it. If I could see, I would yet forge suits of armor for Iadara's guards. Instead, I have stepped on the path of an adventurer. Well, that's an interesting concept there for an adventurer. Many peoples are long dead, their homes crumbled to dust, and their bodies turned to ash. Only legends can still tell us of their triumphs and defeats. Always been drawn to the stolen lands, where countless expeditions, armies, and even kingdoms have met their untimely ends. When I learned of a new barony, I knew I wanted to be part of its story, so I made the journey here. Okay, cool. Are you really an elf? A common question. Despite my unusual looks, I am an elf. An old one. Perhaps older than any other elf of Keonan. I keep the stories of many people and races, some forever gone from the face of Golarion. But they live on in my memory and my heart. When I accept my new story, I lock it within myself, bearing the weight of its words and the emotions they invoke. Okay, would you care to trade stories with me? I want a wise advisor. Would you serve me in the matters of state? Storyteller's voice grows soft. Thank you for your words. I am unlikely to be able to interpret the intricacies of the political world or the affairs of treasury, but my advice regarding the magic of the arts would be useful to any ruler. How do I agree? Till we meet again, I guess. Huh. So, how do I make him an advisor, I wonder? Projects. Economy. Okay, how do I do that? Alright, so it looks like I need building points to claim this. No project cost requires 14 days to solve. Choose an advisor to handle this event. So I need an advisor, and I don't have one. Oh, okay, hold on. Here we go. Regent. Regent and Sir subjects' complaints and concerns are heard by their ruler and serve as the link between the Baron and the people. Okay, and then what's this one? Counselor. Troubles of common folks. Okay. General. Highest ranking officer in the army. Well, I think I know who we want to be. Oh. No candidates available for treasurer. High Priest. Well, obviously Jode. General. go with Amiri. Yeah, that'll be good for the people. And Regent. Still not sure I trust this guy. We want a good lawgiver to be our Regent, so we'll go with Valerie. Perfect. All right. Okay, now that the undead engineer's curse has been lifted, it might be prudent to study it, be more prepared next time. Choose an advisor to handle the event. Research into the nature of curses. Let's assign our high priest to this project. Economy. What happened to the declare the outskirts? There. Okay, you may claim new regions by expanding their territory. Open the regions tab on the right side screen to select it. Okay. Here's what you must do to claim a new region. Meet the special regional conditions. Collect sufficient BP for the claim. Find an unoccupied advisor. Okay. Okay. Success. Barony is now expanded. Interesting. Okay. Oh, look at that. We claimed a region. Very nice. Alright. 3 merchants from Absalom arrived in the region. They are ready to do business with the barony and their conditions are met. We failed this. Okay. Economy. We don't have... it's because we don't have any monetary advisors. That's why we don't have that. Get back to the throne room. Okay, so we need to talk to one of our advisors. Something is happening. Lowers his head. Greetings, Baron. I'm sorry to take you away from your affairs, but your people need you. When the Stolen Lands were freed from the Stag Lord, the people sighed in relief, but many are still confused by their swift change of fortune. Truth be told, they simply don't know what to think of their new Baron, or what to expect of him. Will he be a fair ruler for all, or only for those of wealth and status? Let us reassure your people. Show them where your favor truly rests. Perhaps a small celebration would help win them over. Of course, you could spend the same amount on a luxurious dinner for the wealthiest of your barony, but I recommend organizing a fair for the common people, the ones upon whose shoulders the power truly resides. We should hold a fair for the common people. We will hold a common celebration where everyone will be welcome, including the poor and downtrodden. This will be the greatest gift a ruler can give his people. Fantastic. Alright, Harem looks embarrassed. He runs his fingers through his beard and claims his Clears his throat. I heard, not that is important. Well, I heard that an ancient trade road built by the dwarves of the Five Kings Mountains runs through these lands. I don't know what happened to them or where they went. Unforgiving time spares no one. But the road itself is still here, and possibly not only the road. Well, I have a request. If you'll find the dwarven ruins in the area, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. Of course. If I find the dwarven ruins, I'll take you to them. Okay. Boy, we got more just coming along. Ah, Jode, your grace. I was at Oleg's training post recently. I noticed old Boken just standing there, bored to death with nothing to do. It's most unfortunate. After all, the old grumbler is a very knowledgeable alchemist. However, he has no use for his skill, since the locals need nothing more than the simplest of healing potions. Then it struck me, why don't you hire him as your court alchemist? His decoctions and tinctures would certainly prove useful. Certainly. Access the barony management screen. Click on the table. Talk to Boken. Do I have to go to... I wonder if I have to go to Boken to talk to him. Or go to, I must have to go up there. Let's go up there, talk to Boken. Try to get through some of my writing backlog today. Get you guys a couple of articles on Frags and Beer and get my stuff sent over to Highland Arrow for my Baldur's Gate review. So hopefully have some new reading material for you folks soon. Greetings, Your Grace. Oh, hello to you too. Alright, so let's see here. Into the house, Tristan, Aram. Area exit. Wish we could... Oh, you can move there. Oh, beautiful. Okay, good. Well, of course, let's take Valor, Mary. You. If you have been watching or had watched previously the Murder Hobos stream, where I was running some Pathfinder tabletop, that will be coming back in January. We took a bit of a hiatus through the fall and winter, just so busy with conventions and shows and trying to get my book out, and Rachel trying to get her book out. Sorry, Ray. And so we took a bit of a break, but we are coming back very soon. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back in January. Huh. No. Ah, crap. I didn't realize that would spark another loading screen. Sorry, guys. Okay. Trying to drag the map doesn't work that way. And some new places to explore. Well, it looks like we can work on kingdom stuff without actually being in the throne room. That's nice. So we can start projects and things when we're out adventuring. Oh, they're all with me this time.
It is done.
Would you like to be my court alchemist? Ah, fine. Come what may, you've been kind to me. Killed those damned spiders and brought an old man some berries. I'll work for you. Just one thing, though. I need a new laboratory, some place to keep all my bottles and ingredients. A workshop. As for me, don't worry, I'll do my best. Alright, so now we've got to build him a workshop. In the outskirts. No, that was two different things going on. Oh, look at that. You have... Oh, so the trunk that was in the bedroom at the keep, it looks like it's a trunk that is accessible from any place where you rest. Well, that's good. That's a pretty cool feature. Excuse me. Whoppers. Best candy. One of the best. Okay. Gonna go to the Kingdom panel real quick and see what's going on there. You've met an artisan, a special character who can craft equipment. Okay, that's good. All right, ranking up. Oh, So we can't actually do this. While we're out adventuring. Well, let's check out a couple places and then head back to our keep. We'll take the long way around. There's a couple of places I want to check out. Like, I don't think we've been here. So let's see. We'll sort of make our way. Well, and I do want to. We need to head by the Temple of the Elk. So let's do this. Let's go this way. Head over to this real quick and see what's here. Alright, let's save it real quick. I think this is where that troll was. Okay, hopefully... Yes, that's where that troll was. Oh, crud. I don't think... I wonder if we can take that troll now. Well, we saved it before we went in here. So worst comes to worst, we just can't beat him. Nope. Select all.
I tire of waiting.
Trying to figure out what they're all going to do. Oh. Damn.
Yes.
Trying to figure out. That doesn't do much damage. Did we get him? Okay, no, not quite. We need some fire. There we go. Oh, we beat the troll. I was worried about that one. Alright, so now we are going to save it right here. Because we beat the troll, and I wasn't sure we were going to be able to manage that. So well done, party. Let's search the area for anything useful. Oh, there's a body there. I didn't notice the person with a crossbow. Is that all there is just this little mucky pond and a troll? Some ducks. Oh, look at that. We got some stuff to sell.
It is done.
Well, fantastic. We got that area taken care of.
No stopping now.
Survived the encounter with the man-eating troll. Now we're going to make our way over to the Temple of the Elk. Try to clear that out so we can reclaim it. That is right there.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright, let's go ahead and stop and camp then. Spoiled the meal. Goblins? Where'd that other one go from? Oh, there he is. Thanks for the follow, Captain Santos. I appreciate it. I'm hoping I put in to get a review copy of a game that just released. I think it was called Iris. I'm not sure. It's a new indie game. I gotta get a hold of him again and see what happened to my application. We're gonna stop there, actually. Let's see where this goes. I think it loops back around here, but I'm wondering if there's anything in... Yep, it just loops back there. Sure, let's go ahead and rest again. We did just have a fight, I suppose. Travel the rest of the way to the Temple of the Elk. Let's see what we can see. Okay, we've been here before. We got rid of the corrupted animals. And maybe that claim the Temple of the Elk thing was just... It's just a mission I need to send an advisor on, not necessarily anything we can do here. That may be all it is. I may just need to be getting back to the kingdom. Yeah, I'm thinking that's all it is. I thought maybe I could come here and clear it out. Nope. Does not appear so. Alright, let's go ahead and head on back. We're going to take the... Oh, what happened? They walking? I thought walking through that water did something. It did seem to do something. Weird. Alright, so let's go ahead and head out this way. And I'm going to look for any...
I need to catch my breath.
Oh, goodness gracious. What are we, just exhausted every 10 minutes now? we got? Goblins again? Goblins again.
We can
no,
do
mites.
it!
Thought we were friends with the mites. Good grief. Watchtower, an ancient and half-ruined watchtower lost in the depths of the gnarled marshes. Built by dwarves and used to guard a local trade route. Oh yeah, so that we're gonna have to go there with our dwarf buddy. We'll go there next time we head out. Overgrown pool. Do you want to enter this location? Let's cancel for a second. Let's save it before we do enter that location. Just in case it's too much for us, then we can back out. Sounds like people talking. Oh yeah, there's people here. What's going on here? Group of hardy men with axes, most likely lumberjacks, are menacing a fragile Nixie. Two lumberjacks stand before her, relaxing and disconnected. The lead lumberjack shakes his fist. Let them go, you swamp freak. If you don't, I'll burn this rotten grove to the ground. My name is Meliance. Thank you very much. If you keep being rude like this, I'll just drown these jumbos in the lake. Okay. Noticing you there. You seem a capable sort. Interested in some coin? We're loggers here in the forest. We could use your help freeing our boys from the Gorgon's claws. Okay, this should help her. Know that? Oh, I don't know. Why can't people and Fae live in peace? What's going on here? We're minding our own business, cutting trees and splitting logs when this hag shows up out of nowhere, screeches at us, then jinxes two of our lads and threatens to drown them. With these Fae breeding like rabbits everywhere, what's an honest, hard-working man to do? Stupid Jumbo, you're the ones who breed like rabbits, spreading into more and more space. We lived here since forever. We've grown these trees for more than 100 years. Alright. Listen to me, guys. Forest is big. I'm sure you can find other trees to fell. Okay. Quarreling with Fae is more trouble than it's worth. You've no idea how powerful and thin-skinned they can be. No, let's not do that one. This forest is big. Sure, it might be other spots with trees as fine as these, but how would we find them? Alright, well, let's use diplomacy. Succeeded! Alright. It's not like we're dead set on this grove in the first place. If she gives us back our lads, then we'll... Okay. They'll leave this place and never return. Please release the hostages. Well, sure. And who's going to bring back my trees, then? They come in here, smash everything. Alright. How do we restore them? These are magic thingies that might look like feathers, the feather tokens. Throw one in the ground anywhere and a tree springs up. Your people Mages who tread the swamps more often than others, they can make them. Buying a couple won't break your bank. My cousin can also make them. She lives in the Gnarled Marshes. Either way, you bring a handful of them back here and I'll let your goons go. Alright, and we got the lumberjack to do it. Oh, that's awesome. Have it your way. I'll send some boys to fetch those feathers. I refuse to go back to talk to widows and orphans about how their dad is drowned in the swamp by some blue-skinned tree hugger. Yay! We solved the problem. Alright, let's explore the area. They did really good, I think, with the character graphics. Can we go in the water at all? Probably not. Alright, so that should be solved.
It is done.
Wonder if we have to wait for them to come back with the feathers. Ferocious wolves. Why are you waiting back there? Get up there and fight.
We can do it.
Oh, is Lindsay in the way? Lindsay, get out of the way. There you go. Oh, shoot. I need some healing potions. Oh, she's down. Oh, not anymore. Alright.
No stopping now.
Alright, so I wonder, did we solve that problem? Unwanted legacy. Okay, that's for Harem. How to build a kingdom, an ancient curse. We need to begin construction on a new building. Appoint an advisor to a public post. We already did that. Talk to Jode and Tristan. Will fail in 19 days and 13 hours. Okay. Okay, so we really can't do much. Alright. We need a treasurer. Laboratory. Okay, so those are our quests. I think we've solved this problem here. Let's talk to the Meliance real quick. Alright, good deal. Of course we can be friends. Received a ring. Awesome. Well, I'm glad I talked to her. Alright, let's talk to Korax real quick. I should go. Okay. What did we get? What ring did we get? Ring of Protection +2. I don't think it'll affect... Actually, I'm not even sure that is, but let's see here. Oh, it did. Oh, good. Alright. Who needs Will that help her? No. Oh, she can't even wear it.
I do not require this.
None of them can wear it but him. Alright, well, we'll sell it or something. Alright, let's head on back to the kingdom.
My breath.
Okay, so we got tavern, main square, throne room. We can go right to it. Oh, nice. Let's go to the throne room. So we got to build a laboratory for our buddy, the alchemist. Alright, let's take a look and see now what options we have. Opportunity seized occur time to time in the domain. These events may increase or decrease your burning stats. All current events are listed at the bottom of the screen. An event may be addressed by a relative. Assign a task to an advisor. Click the frame. Okay. Merchants in the capital. Opportunity. Okay. I don't have to do anything with this. Okay. Well, this one here. Success. All right, so we have some eight-legged to build projects. anybody available for that. Okay, how do I build something? I need to build a laboratory. Trolls in the forest. I will head south and look into the situation. Okay.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
Okay.
It is done.
So now we got trolls to contend with. And I gotta figure out how to build that laboratory. So, first things first, let's see if I can figure out that laboratory deal. Okay. Says I would get a blueprint. Not entirely certain. Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm not sure how. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I have to go to the outskirts. Okay, so I can't do it here. I have to go to the outskirts. And... Alright, so let's do this. We're going to take Harem with us because we're going to travel south. Check out the, oh, pardon me. I had to sneeze. Check out the trolls in that tower, and then we're going to head north to the outskirts. Let's leave him behind and take him. Because he is a cleric, I believe. Alright. Yeah, we need to start doing that too. Alright, first of all, we need to level this guy up. He is a cleric, okay. We're just gonna load pre-made build with this guy. How is he only level 2? Aren't the rest of them? Oh, I guess not. Alright, let's take a look at his... Nope. I want to look at his spellbook. Cure. Okay, what the hell? Oh, now he's level 4. Okay. Domain slots. It's Bone Shaker. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so we need to travel south. Soul Mesa trolls to deal with the trolls, you must learn more about them. Somewhere in the Gnarl Marches. So let's just head this way. So we're going to cross over here. Head into the Gnarl Marshes. We're going to check out that tower while we're at it, because that's one of Harem's quests. To check out that tower. Hey, you. Got to help us. Oh, look at that.
Let us strike as one!
Uh-oh. More. Oh. Tartuk. King Tartuk, huh? Dare you speak to that, like that to the king? Oh, he's like augmented them or something. Alright, we got this.
Do not falter!
Haste.
Amateurs!
Love that arrow falling on the ground there. Now what? Yeah, run away, little jerk. Alright, let's...
It is done.
Oh, help. While the gnomes were busy fighting, the kobolds, furiously cursing and diligently punching their unwelcome guests. Alright, so choose a character. One of us tried to jump into the cart to untie the ponies still standing in the water. Pull the cart out. Resisting our efforts for a while, the cart finally began to give, squelching loudly in the mud. Jerked forward, and as the head of the gnome expedition opened his mouth to let out a victory cry. That sly snake of a raver decided that if we couldn't have our trophy, no one would. Instead of riding out on the ford, the cart began to lean and then slowly tipped over. We did not save the cart. Damn. Talk to Jubilist. Not really meaning to pick up all those swords. The bows are worth more. Well, shoot. We did not save them.
Jubilos Nartropple, a humble servant to no one. Oh, too bad your grace proved to not be capable enough to save my cart. Well, one shouldn't expect a faster reaction from a baron himself. After all, it's common knowledge that titled persons usually hire a bunch of advisors to do all the thinking for them. So, they must have some other bunch to jump in the rivers and save carts. By the way, it's a shame no one organized a greeting party when such a famous and popular person as myself arrived to your capital. I wasn't expecting a red carpet covered with rose petals, but you could at least have sent ahead some delegation. Oh, at least some of my servants are still alive. Do you know how much it costs to train a proper servant?
Sounds like your servants are nothing but tools to you. Truly, with masters like that, being a servant is not much of an improvement over being a slave.
What's this then? Huh. Run along, little girl, the grown-ups are talking.
So, you're not only arrogant, but a boorish swine as well. Why am I not surprised at all?
Also, while I'm on that, I'd like to make an official announcement. The roads in your barony are in terrible condition. People must search for wading fords to cross the rivers because no one had bothered themselves with building bridges, and honest travelers have to take the risk of being attacked by kobolds. So, how did you say your barony was called? no, whatever, never mind. When I draw the map of these lands, I will call them the End of All Roads. Dirt Beyond. I guess it's a fitting name.
You think too highly of yourself, Sir Gnome. Behave with some dignity while you're on these lands.
Oh, I see. The very spirit of knighthood embodied. So, what do you propose me to do, Sir Knight? Should I lie?
By no means. But you shall not be so blunt. I bid you to express your opinion in a more courteous form.
Your problem, Sir Knight, is that you worry too much about form and appearance. Unsurprisingly so, considering your pretty face. As for me, I worry solely about the content.
Oh, is that so? I would deem it necessary to inform you that...
Please, don't waste your words and time on this buffoon, especially because of me.
Alright, so how do you know
I've
I'm
already
there?
told you I visited your capital some time ago. Weren't you listening to me? And I'm used to being greeted by officials when I arrive to settlements of at least some importance. The glory of myself and my exploits usually precedes me. And official... Yes, you're right. I should have remembered that your lands are in the middle of nowhere, and you don't get updates on important things in time. My party and I set up camp at the bank of this river. We'd just finished kindling the fire when that purple bastard appeared. You know what he told me? He introduced himself as the King of the Kobolds and told me he needed our clothes because he wanted to dress his subjects properly, you see, as long as they've established the kingdom of their own. That's literally what he said. I wonder, where did he learn the words? Obviously, I told him to buzz off. Some kobold wants to strut around wearing the clothes of the great cartographer Jubilos Nartropple. No. So I've been explaining my position to him, being rather eloquent too, suggesting he and his so-called kingdom might as well fall into the deepest sinkhole. In the meantime, I've noticed that kobolds have already started to untie my cart. Well, I called my men to keep the cart safe. They couldn't guess what to do on their own, just... So that was either a stupid and offensive joke or a case of total ignorance. The latter, I hope. I'm famous as a traveller, a cartographer, an alchemist, and a journalist. The students of all the major universities study the world using my maps. My articles for different journals are well known everywhere, from Andorran to Culinary Almanac of the Inner Sea. Or the most scandalous one, The Independence, describing benefits and drawbacks of governments, and didn't read any of these. Oh, well, don't answer that. I don't want to spoil my impression of your barony. It's spoiled enough.
Wait, the Jubilos Narthrapple? Author of the 14.5 eulogies to Pitax? Oh my! Every student in the Academy of Grand Arts devoured your books, especially after King Aravetti banned them, tried you in absentia, and sentenced you to death.
I see at least someone in this shabby barony has at least a rudimentary education, even if they got them in such a dubious establishment as the Pitax Academy of Grand Arts.
I was expelled for irreverence.
Ha! Is this so? Well, if it is true, then you just might not be beyond hope.
Alright, so if you're so famous...
I pursue two objectives. The first is to write an article on this new barony of yours for the Independence. The second is to draw a detailed map of the stolen lands. Before this barony appeared, it had been too dangerous to come here, but now an opportunity has appeared. Thanks to you, I must add. So, as you can see, the freedom of speech sometimes grants positive comments too. Anyway, I'm almost done with this journey. My article is practically ready, so is the map. All that's left to do now is to find an old dwarven outpost established here several centuries ago.
What is this?
Your ignorance is stunning. You create a barony and still you know nothing about the lands you own. I'll have to enlighten you on the subject. You see, long ago there was a dwarven trade route crossing these lands. It connected Five Kings Mountains and the north. The route was so important to the dwarves that they were generous enough to set a number of outposts along it, manned with armed guardians to provide protection for the traders. One of these outposts must be somewhere nearby, lost and completely forsaken, but nothing can avoid the watchful eye of the great cartographer Jubilos Nartropple. I will find this outpost, and I will mark its location on the map. You can trust me on that. Why not? Dwarves like being underground, trolls like being underground too. It's quite possible after dwarves left, their warm and cozy place fell into the hands of less attractive creatures. I would be grateful. I'll stay here for a while. I need to sort things out.
Okay. So it looks like we're all headed to the same place.
No stopping now.
Got us a random encounter.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Troll. No, we want her to hit him with acid splash now. Ah, crap, there's more.
Ouch!
Damn. Okay, an elderly half-elf stands before you, sun-bleached hair. Reveal him as a seasoned traveler, and the confidence with which he holds his bow reveals him to be a seasoned warrior. Cart is full of various items, seems a trader as well. I am the Baron of the land. Your words are fair. I do what I can to make the road safer. Destroyed several bridges. They're scaring away the trade caravans. Worse than bandits by far. Know a mage living nearby. Visit him from time to time. Sell him reagents for his spells. He's an expert on trolls. Might know why they've suddenly become bolder and fireproof. Would you consider operating exclusively my barony? Are there any other dangers on the road? Oh, great. She wants to go after the Hodag. So we gotta go visit the mage, and there's a cave with a Hodag in it. Hey, good fortune. All right, let's gather some stuff. We all gained a level, and we're gonna rest. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and level up my fighter. Skill points. We're using more diplomacy now, but diplomacy is not. Let's bump our knowledge world and our lore nature and our persuasion. Okay. Weapon training and a feat. Cleave. Oops. Cleave is going to be so great.
I am yours to command.
Alright, and she's our tower shield specialist. She can't go paladin. I wish cavalier was an option. Let's take her athletics and lore. And we're going to give her power attack.
Done with waiting.
Level up. Barbarian, of course. Nature. Perception. Athletics and mobility. Let's give her power attack as well.
Just letting the ink dry.
Trickery, stealth, perception. Everybody's getting a feat. Oh, she's got a point left to spend. Extreme performance, precise shot. Yeah, she's always shooting into melee. Alright, part 2, let's add another spell. Make her a little bit better of a healer.
I won't let you down.
She's what, a rogue wizard. Let's boost rogue. Stealth, trickery, perception, athletics, mobility. And, she's also firing into combat a lot. I don't know what weapon she uses. Huh. Let's go with dueling sword. She uses a bow mostly. And he's a straight up cleric, so we're gonna boost his cleric level. All his new spells. Oh, that was it. Okay. Spellbook for cleric. It's 3rd level spells. Let's go ahead and give him rage. Cure serious. Summon monster 3. Did she get any new spells? No. I already chose them, that's right. What about her? No, because she... Oh! She's missing some spells. Let's give her sleep. An ray of enfeeblement. Now we need to, let's save it and then camp. Sorry about all the lengthy leveling up, that does take a little while. We're gonna set up camp right here.
I feel so dreary. I want to punch someone so hard.
Easy, Amiri. There's no one to fight here, nor any reason to. I could read you something for fun if you like.
To victory!
Oh shit! Attacked by a troll. Oh, and they even have to get up. Oh wow. That's interesting.
Look at me, Gorum!
Oh. And they were blasted. Alright, let's continue resting. I did pick up a magical belt off of that last troll. And I don't know what happened to it. I need to check his equipment too. So right now he's just using a normal mace and shield. So I don't really need that chainmail. Where did it go? What is that? Belt of giant strength. Ooh. Alright, what's he got there? Belt of mighty constitution. Well, obviously, we're switching that out for that. We're going to give her the belt of mighty constitution. Yeah, that just bumped his strength up to 20. And what is this? Light crossbow plus 1. What is her light crossbow? Just a normal light crossbow. Switch that out. And she doesn't even have a sword. Okay. Alright. That looks good. Save it and get on our way. We gotta find that wizard's house now. Not gonna rob the merchant. Oh boy. Got a lot of cleaning to do today. Got to get my desk cleaned up. You can't really see it. My office is a mess. I got to get it organized. Okay, so that must be the lone house. Oh, look, there's another tower. Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Bandits died after tree. Oh, there's traps. We need to be very careful. I'm going to search the area, see if there's anything. See? Stuff. Bandits. Bandit leader. Alright. So let's do that, and let's have her do that. I think we managed to hold him.
Story.
We did. Oh, beautiful.
My search
There's
was
a
not
trap.
in vain.
Not held anymore. Oh, no.
Survive. I always survive.
Damn it, quit hitting my cleric in the back. Wait, are they attacking?
Miserable.
Where is what's her name?
Chapter.
Lindsay. Is she in the middle of that mess? Where is she? Oh, she is right there. Oh, she's getting attacked in the back.
Could be worse. I'll
survive.
Okay.
I always survive.
This is not going well at all.
I won't give up.
That alchemist bomb. Oh, we're screwed. Alright, oh, and there was some sort of troll thing going on up there, too. Alright, so that was not going to work. We're not prepared. I need more stuff. I need some healing potions. Oh, I have healing potions. I need to manage my inventory better is what I need to do. Oh my gosh, okay. Learn. There we go. Copy a spell book. All right. So we need to be smarter. We got acid flask and alchemist fire. We're gonna save those for the trolls. Potion of mage armor and large person. All right, let's save that again. Welcome to the show, whoever just joined. Glad to see ya. Okay, we gotta be very careful now. Follow the road. So we know those bandits are up to the north. Just be very careful. We're going to follow the road a little ways.
Check that out.
Alright, we had a bastard sword +1 we just picked up. She's already using one.
Charge!
We're just going to be very careful here and save as we go. Oh, let's search them real quick. Is scale mail better than chainmail? Because our cleric is still rocking some pretty basic armor. Where'd our suit of scale? There it is. No, it is not.
Hey!
More bandits.
Serves you right. Provoked.
All right. What's that? Oh, turquoise brooch. Okay. Amulet of Agile Fists. Would be great for a monk. Don't have one. Alright. Miri needs
And
some
Lindsay was
medical
called
attention.
forth.
Yes.
Proceed with caution, traps ahead. Okay. We shall proceed with caution. Actually, my scout.
I see something.
There's one.
Anything else?
Wonder if I could use that
And
trap
so they walked on.
against the other bandits. Because they were up here. Okay, let's see, get that.
What troubles you?
What's that? It is done!
Dwarven Helm Shard.
No stopping now.
Well, there's our lone house. And there's
Onwards.
a dude. Middle-aged man stands before you. His clothes are not too gaudy, but tasteful. Despite living in the wilderness, he looks well-groomed, even dapper. His mustache is slick, and his nails the nails on his agile, soft hands are meticulously polished. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome, your grace. Would you like a cup of tea? Something stronger, perhaps? It's a great honor for a humble hermit entertaining such an important personage. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bartholomew Delgado, at your service. Do you know anything about the local trolls? Never heard anything like it. If it's true, I'll have to revise my defenses. Your Grace, I'm afraid we must intermit that conversation for now. A moment ago, a troll was caught in one of my fire traps, and it is unharmed. I suggest that a chance to explore its corpse, it would better equip me to answer your questions. Humbly request your protection. Please follow me. Lead the way. Let's see what... At least they are still vulnerable to steel and acid. Now let's look into why this creature has lost its respect for fire. Point to a specific spot. There's brand on its flesh, a symbol of a blacksmith's hammer encircled by thorn-studded vines. The last I recognize this cursed symbol is the hammer of Torag, a god neglectful of even his most devoted followers. I don't know why his hammer is decorated with thorns, but it suits the treacherous god well. The wizard slowly makes an incantation or incision around the brand and then peels off the flesh. I must study this. Here's the key to my laboratory. Wait for me there. I'll join you soon enough. Without another word, Bartholomew whispers an incantation and vanishes. Okay. So now where are we again? Oh, okay. So we need to head northeast. Not get into a trap. Well done. Okay, so that must not be his laboratory. Unless it's around here, no? Huh. Is it over this way? Let's save it real quick, just in case. Dog's making his bed. Oh, here we go. Hey, look at that, another trap.
Adventures call to them. I failed. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah!
So we found his house, we found his barn, which I'm assuming is going to be his laboratory.
I see something.
So the one thing that's bothering me actually is sense of direction. When you transition from one area to another. So when we entered that last region, we were headed up and to the left, northwest, if you will, based on the map. And then when we load into this region, now we're headed down and to the right. That sort of map design is disorienting. When we reached that ford, previously when we crossed the river, we were headed south. But when we entered the map, we were suddenly headed north. It makes it difficult to... it breaks immersion, basically. So it just seems odd. And it's one thing that I've noticed about this game. It's probably, so far, the only actual visual flaw I've noticed is that it does that. And it's really weird. Alright, so let's check out the rest of this before we go through that secret door. I'm curious what's going on here. Alright, so we have what looks like... Oh, well, look at that. We have a troll named Dimwit. Oh, he's... that's not cool. Troll has suffered. That's not cool. Bartholomew rushes into the laboratory waving a sample of branded troll skin. Simpler than I thought. This is just a simple spell of fire protection. Any competent wizard would cast it. The unusual element was the way the spell was applied. This can't cast by a human hand, though. The brand is stamped on with some artifact, which would make it impossible to make trolls fire resistant. Would make it possible to make them fire resistant in massive numbers. Alright, so he gives us a wand of acid arrow, which is fantastic. We need that. Begins to rummage through his lab. I promise you a reward, so please accept these acid wands. I'm afraid you may need them soon. Alright, explain why there's trolls in your cage. Oh yes, this is the greatest project of my career. I'm exploring the regenerative abilities of trolls in the hopes of passing them on to humans. Can you imagine the possibilities? Pain, senility, mutilations, even death itself. Defeated. Oh, you weren't concerned I acquired this troll illicitly, were you? Don't worry. I purchased it legally. Not some poacher out roaming the Baron's woods. Okay, we're gonna have trouble with this. Sometimes have trouble expecting laws that would protect lowlifes like him, but he is within his rights, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to set him free. Kill him quickly and humanely. These experiments are deplorable, but the law is with him. If you are a baron, not a bandit chief, you have no right to interfere. Oh. Dang it. Dang it. Rose path is complicated. I admire your resolution in the face of such dilemmas. Alright, let's look around his lab. See, I don't like this. This is not right. Let's take that book. While determining Dimwit's pain threshold, I found out it practically has no such thing. Wounds, broken bones, amputations, the rest of the perils of the warrior or mage's life. For a troll, these are no threat at all. The trick is to avoid getting carried away while working with fire or acid. Not cool. We need to pass a law that says that's not right.
It is done.
I'm a baron, I can do that.
My search was not in vain.
I won't let you down.
Just letting the ink dry. It's just not my lucky day.
Ready and willing. Done and done.
Nice. What's in there?
I did as you asked.
Interesting. So we got some stuff here. Got a cloak of resistance +1. Embracers of archery. What is she? She's already rocking bracers of archery. So we're gonna sell those. We are gonna give the acid wand to her. Cloak of resistance. She's rocking a cloak of resistance. He is too. Alright. Really don't like leaving that troll there. Alright, now should we go after that bandit leader? I wonder if we can coax them through the traps. I know there was a trap on the way. Wonder if we can weave around them. Pull them through the traps. Let's do this. Let's save it here. We're gonna head west. Let's see where we are in relation. Okay, so we're close. And if it doesn't work, then we can. Okay, there's a trap.
It is done.
Okay, there's our bandits.
No stopping now.
They have a troll with them, it looks like.
I see something.
Wait a minute, what? No.
Somebody save me!
Barefoot young man tied her close to him before his arse in his meditation. What's wrong? What happened? There's the last time. Wayne. So Wayne, what happened? Traders. We're traders. Leskin and me. We usually come to visit the local mage bringing food. He gives us trinkets. Last month, left him supplies. We were riding back today and we wanted to stop and pick up the order. While Leskin stayed to guard the cart while I went to the mage's house. The mage has a bunch of traps around the house, scared off the trolls. He even put a warning sign up on the road. But I did stick to the road, I thought. So do you want to get back to the road? I have to get him out of here. Let me talk to him. Okay, we should leave him. Alright, let's get him back. Fortunately, I don't know if this way is safe. Oh, I guess it is. Okay. Alright. gave him the brooch. Let's go over here and check out this troll body real quick, see if there's any loot inside this. It is. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to save it here. It's time. Next week we will see what we can do about those bandits to the northwest on next week's Saturday Randomness. Alright, so thank you so much for joining me, everybody who watched, Dustin and Captain Santos and everybody else. If you're watching the recording, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video out there so people can see it. You can find me on social media. My contacts are on the YouTube description. And check out my book, Embers of Liberty, on Amazon.com. My second book release will be a collection of short stories coming soon. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you next time. Thank you again. You guys have a great weekend. Much love.